Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva, and this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with my quick video on Love and Marriage DC. So Love and Marriage DC is a spinoff from the Love and Marriage Huntsville, franchise. So Carlos King is the creator of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and now we have the spinoff. So Monique Samuels and Chris Samuels, formerly from the Real Housewives of Potomac, are now on Love and Marriage DC, okay? And so Monique opens up to say she's back to reality TV, and she tells us that the only reason why she came back is because of Carlos King. So Carlos King, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, kind of, let Monique know, listen, if you come back, you do this reality TV, you're going to be able to do it your way. So Monique claims when she was on the Real Housewives of Potomac, she wasn't able to show her true self. She wasn't able to show really her family life the way she wanted to. And she wasn't able to show her all of her entrepreneur activities, like her podcast, Not for Lazy Mom, and some other things that she's doing. She wasn't able to showcase these things on the Real Housewives of Potomac, but she's gonna get to do it here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we open up, and she's doing a Not for Lazy Moms kind of pop-up event, at a store. And that's where we get introduced to all of the players that we're going to see on Love and Marriage DC. Now, I will say this. Monique says she's back. She did a lot of poking at, the Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, when you leave a job and there's bad blood there and you go to a new job, the worst thing you can ever do, in my opinion, is poke at the old job and tell how horrible it was over there while at your new job. One, you never know where you have to turn back to. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't do it. But let's carry on. So Monique says, she's going to show us something different. Here's the thing. This is the thing I got from that whole episode. Is one, Chris and Monique been married 10 years. There's tension in the marriage. She doesn't think they're going to make it to 26 years like another couple on the show, Arena and Jamie. And if I mix stuff up, listen, chat with me in the comments, guys, because this is new and we got a lot of players in this situation. So Arena and Jamie been married 26 years, and they're having a 26th anniversary dinner in this particular episode. So Monique referenced to the fact that she doesn't think her and Chris are going to make it that long. They've been through counseling. They're having trouble in the marriage, and the counselor gave them an assignment that Chris just did not follow through on. Here's the thing. I feel like, one, Monique is not in love with Chris anymore. My opinion, that's what I'm getting from across the screen. Two, I think she punks him. And my thing is, you came back to reality TV just to punk your husband in front of the screen, in front of millions of people. Is it really worth it? Like, why? If you no longer want to be with the man, let him go, set him free, put him out of his misery. Because I feel like Chris totally and is truly in love with Monique. I don't feel that Monique reciprocates it and feels the same way. So she belittled him in this episode. She talked down to him, and pretty much it's like he is almost doing everything he possibly knows how to do to please her, to the point where he said, okay, listen, I'm not even going to argue with you. And she's still plucking and poking and plucking and poking. It was dreadful to me. It was hard to watch. And I'm hoping that I can get into this particular version of Love and Marriage, but we shall see. So let's talk about some of the people. We got Ashley and her husband. What is her husband's name? I have to look at her notes. Quick. We got Ashley and her husband, Quick. He's a DJ, and he kind of does an entertainment thing. We have Arena and her husband, Jamie. And they have Jamie Jr., their son. And they have another son who is visually impaired. And their mom lives, Arena's mom lives with them because she helps out with their son. And I guess helps out with everything. So and her son is older too. So it was nice to see their whole family and their family union. And with their son, Jamie Jr., the streets, it seems like he was out there in the streets. Like, he got mixed up in some things. And him and his dad are kind of estranged. There's tension between Dad Jamie and Jamie Jr. But I appreciate them showing it because, listen, no matter how great of parents you are or think you are, at some point we got to set our children free, and they have to make their own decisions. And the best you can do is pray that they make the right decisions. But, when they don't, you just have to stand by them. You have to let them know, listen, I'm here for you. You did wrong. I'm trying to help you, but turn your life around. But you got to participate in the situation also. So I'm interested in seeing the dynamics and hopefully how maybe Jamie Jr. can turn his life around. So we have Arena and Jamie. We have Ashley and Quick. And then there was another one. What is her name? I have to kind of look at my notes here. I don't know. A Winter. And then we have this Winter whose husband was an older guy. Was an older guy, because I think they got divorced or whatever. They did get divorced. Was an older guy, an ex-football player that Chris Samuels actually knows. And she said he's close to 60, or he's in his 60s. And they lasted a year. Infidelity, other children involved. And he just ended up picking up, leaving, and going back to live with his mom. So these are all of our key players in Love and Marriage DC. So Monique opens up with a pop-up shop with her Not for Lazy Moms. And listen, I'm neutral when it comes to Monique. So I don't want y'all to think, I just don't like Monique. I'm neutral. But I'm not in love with that podcast name, Not for Lazy Moms, because it's like, okay, well, I'm not saying that none exists, but it's like, okay, well, am I a lazy mom? Is this podcast not for me? And what does it mean, a lazy mom? I think she could have named the podcast better, but that is me. At this podcast, Winter tells her story about, the infidelity and her husband divorcing her and all of that. So I didn't get a clear vision or picture of what is Not for Lazy Moms about. Like, how is this story relevant? And what was the lesson we were supposed to learn in that story from Winter telling us how her husband cheated and left her? I missed that. I missed the whole point, and I think I'm missing the vision of Not for Lazy Moms and the whole podcast and everything that Monique is trying to do. Okay, so now Arena and Jamie, they have their 26th anniversary dinner. And they wanted to have the other ladies wanted to kind of have a Q&A from them, since they have been married 26 years. And, that's something to strive for when you're in a marriage. You want to last decades, okay? The whole thing is for better or for worse, to death do us part. So you don't want, to break up before, one of y'all happen to leave the face of the earth. So that's pretty much, I think, the wrap up on that. Did anything really exciting happen? I think it was just, us getting an introduction of all the characters and the key players in this new spinoff. How do I feel about it so far? I'm like, do we want to see another reality show where it's supposed to be about couples, and every time we see these shows, it seems like the couples are this far apart, rather like this? Like, I don't know. Do we need another one of those in our life? I guess time will tell. And I thought Monique wanted to give us something different. I didn't know we was coming to see her and Chris be like this rather than her and Chris be like this. So guys, chat with me in the comments. Did you watch Love and Marriage DC? Are you excited about it? Do you think it's going to give us everything that we want to see in terms of a reality show? Are you happy that Monique Samuels and Chris Samuels are back on TV? Do you think we're going to get something different for her that we didn't get to see on the Real Housewives of Potomac? That's why Monique said she was here. That's what she promised to give us. So we have to wait and see. And how do you feel about the way that Monique treats Chris? Not feeling it, don't like it, but maybe I'm catching the wrong vibes. Y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to chat with me. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back and hit the like button. Talk to you soon. Bye.